Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for November 3rd, 2020. This is a reading for the collective, for all signs, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So today we do have Mercury going retrograde, but we will be in that sort of shadow energy until we have the new moon in Scorpio around the 13th or the 14th of November. So just keep that in mind. For many of us, this Mercury retrograde in Scorpio has been quite difficult, even though it has popped back into Libra. So real focus on love and relationships, but reading your comments and talking to some of you guys, I know it's actually been quite difficult to sort of find your balance in these energies. But you know what, you guys? We're doing it. We're making it through. And we're better for it. So let's go ahead and see what comes through for November 3rd, 2020. Messages for the collective, November 3rd, 2020, please. Okay, we've got the Two of Cups. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. We've got the Page of Pentacles. Okay. And we've got the High Priestess. You guys, I do see a love story unfolding here, okay? But for some of us, it is going to just be about achieving this emotional balance that I was talking about with Mercury retrograde as we sort of deal with our triggers and we sort of heal past wounds, very deep wounds, okay? The Two of Cups is clarified by the World card in reverse. Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Five of Wands. Yeah, this has not been easy. We have, wow, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Chariot card, and the High Priestess, clarified by the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay. Overall energy here is the Six of Cups. So yes, for some of you guys, this is about a soulmate relationship. It could have to do, and soulmates come in lots of different forms, but I did see here coming off the bat a love relationship as soon as I put the four cards out. For many of you guys, this is a love relationship. You may be on a twin flame journey or just a very strong soul connection, but not for all of you is it going to be romantic. Again, it could have to do with your children. It could have to do with a water sign. Remember, soulmates can be family pets. They can be siblings. They can be parents. They can be friends. They can be co-workers. Okay, you name it. Underneath the Six of Cups, we do have the Devil. So we have Capricornian energy. But yeah, definitely during this period, many of you guys have been feeling certain triggers with this scorpionic energy. Things that you need to walk away from. But Spirit is coming in to say with this Nine of Swords in reverse that the dark night of the soul is getting, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Those of you who have felt this sort of this sense of anxiety, maybe you guys, I haven't been sleeping at all the last week or two, up at 3 in the morning, up at 2 in the morning, in the United States, we also changed the clock. So there's lots of funky stuff that's happening with time. So many of you guys are feeling the effects, this sort of inner drama, overthinking, nervousness, not being able to sleep. And we do have the Queen of Cups here. The Queen of Cups is the emotional body, the need to nurture that, the need to really truly heal these wounds, taking a good hard look at what we need to walk away from and what isn't serving us. And many of us were being triggered by a particular romantic situation or a relationship within our lives that's really asking us to go back and look and see, okay, what is the root of this? Because for many of you, it's not this exact situation. It's the situation that you find yourself in, or what you're being triggered by is really, it's if you follow sort of the forensic, emotional, spiritual, psychological trail, you'll see that it goes back to childhood for many of you, okay, or goes back to a deeper wound that needs to be healed, okay? And so we see that here with the childhood card of the Six of Cups. For some of you, it is about a soulmate relationship, or it may have to do with your children, okay, or something from the past that's being dug up to be healed and cleared. And that really does seem to be the theme of the week. So I do have the Two of Cups here. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. The Two of Cups is soulmate energy. It's an equal exchange of gifts. It's love. It's companionship. it is a beautiful and blessed union. It's something that's fated. It's being clarified by the World card in reverse. So we have our fixed signs, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio here. So some of you guys may be dealing with a Scorpio or have Scorpio in your chart, because there's lots of water coming out. Cancer and Pisces as well. The Chariot card, Cancer. So we've got a lot of water in this reading. But again, it's a highly emotional time, and you know we have the Sun in Scorpio, so that all makes perfect sense. So I do see here that there is a fated connection, and it could either be between two people, that there's a cycle that hasn't quite been closed out yet, okay, that needs to be closed out. Now it could be because there's healing between the two, or maybe, you know, if you guys have been following the twin flame readings I've been doing, many people who are in separation, because there's healing and balancing that needs to take place before union or reunion can happen. Okay, so we're seeing here we're seeing this lack of balance because some cycle needs to be completed. Now, if you guys are not in separation, it could be a cycle between the two of you is about to come to an end, okay? But there may be a little bit of resistance to, you know, to this closure, to releasing the past and to moving forward. All right, and we have the Seven of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, clarified by the Five of Wands. Now, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse tells me there have been many delays and frustrations. So for many of you guys, you may be calling in a soulmate here, but you're not seeing the results. It's not happening when, where, or how you want it to. Some of you may even feel like you're giving up, okay? We have the Five of Wands. This is a lot of tension. This is a mess. This is some of you not being able to really figure out which way is up, which way is down, and you're waiting. And I think many of you guys are getting frustrated, whether it's about taking a relationship to the next level, moving in together, getting married, being monogamous, making some sort of commitment, or whether or not it's simply calling in this person, wondering where are they, when are they coming back, you know, how long, I can't take much longer of this. Again, the Five of Wands is about evolution, it's about moving forward, but it seems like this is such a mess, or you might feel like your emotions and your mental body, everything is such a mess at this time that you're getting hit from all angles, that nothing seems to be coming together for you. Okay, and again, that would perfectly sum up this retrograde period with Mars and Mercury in retrograde, especially for those of you who may be on a twin flame journey. But what I do see coming up in your near future is the Page of Pentacles with the Chariot card. This is intense movement forward. So many of you guys will be receiving a message, okay, there's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, about wanting to start over. Or maybe just really good news about moving forward. And this is going to really sort of build your confidence. It's going to really give you clarity and purpose on how you're going to move forward. So for some of you guys, if you've been waiting for communication, it looks like that communication is coming in. Now, the Page of Pentacles is, you know, this is something that you've been preparing for, that you've been waiting for. Many of you may have lost hope. Many of you guys just were like, wow, I've really got to get my I've really got to get my stuff together here. And you may have felt like you were failing. That's what I'm getting. Like many of you felt like you were going to give up on this connection, on this commitment, on love in general. Okay. Because oftentimes when we're coming very close to the completion of a cycle, it's that final push, which is the most difficult here. Okay. But with the Chariot card, this is about having the strength and the will, the maturity, your life experience to move forward, and being prepared for when this message does come in. Now, some of you guys are definitely dealing with a Cancer or a Scorpio, but again, it's about the importance of trusting your intuition. For many of you, I feel as if your intuition was right all along. So however you feel about this connection, or how you feel about love, or how you feel about this emotional balance, or what it is you're trying to heal and clear, you know, Spirit is coming in to say that it is very important to trust your intuition. Now, the high priestess, when she's in the upright, is telling me that there's a lot of stuff that you cannot see or that you could not see. And in this sort of need to control, in this need or this want to control the situation or the outcome, we get the Page of Wands energy in reverse. And the Page of Wands is somebody who's scared to take a risk, somebody who wasn't prepared for either this being such a lengthy journey or such a difficult journey, somebody who loses confidence and stops in their tracks because they can't see everything that's going on. What Spirit is asking for you or of you guys, especially if you find yourself somewhere in the middle here, waiting on communication, waiting on a sign, trying to figure out which way is up, which way is down, the importance of having faith and trusting that everything is unfolding exactly the way it's supposed to. The High Priestess does indicate that there may be secrets, there may be things happening behind the scenes that you're not quite aware of. Okay, and in focusing on what you don't have or what you don't know is definitely, it's something that you're going to have to try to learn to release, okay? And you're going to have faith that everything is working out just the way it's supposed to for you. I know I'm repeating myself there, but it's a message that somebody here needs to hear. Some of you may be pushing for communication or union or understanding of something that isn't quite ready to be revealed, or it isn't quite ready to be revealed through like the conventional way of doing things, okay? But with the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups, this is definitely soulmate energy. There is going to be movement forward, but it does come after a period of waiting. I feel as if many of you guys have put your all into this. You've been giving a lot, you've been fighting for it, and you seem to just be like, I'm just getting this sense of exasperation and exhaustion, wanting to give up. And Spirit's saying there's still more that needs to be revealed here. So don't let it stop you in your tracks. You have to have faith. Keep doing what you're doing, okay? Now, let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards to see what else comes through for us. Okay, we get all tied up. Yep. Absolutely. Definitely someone, also you may be waiting on someone that is all tied up and they're not communicating with you, or you can't exactly see the big picture. And you may not be it may not be in your highest, you may not be supposed to. Sorry, this is Mercury retrograde. I can't speak. You may not be able to see the big picture and focusing on these details. And I'm getting this Gemini energy coming through here with the all tied up. Like Gemini, we're going to have this next full moon in Gemini. And it's an eclipse, so things are going to be confusing. But there's going to be some sort of big reveal for you around then. But it is going to be really important that you just slowly but surely try to unknot yourself. Try to untie yourself. Because this Page of Wands is like somebody who... somebody who can't move forward because they've lost that confidence in this person, in this journey, in themselves, in love in general, okay? And because there's a lack of emotional balance and not being able to see the big picture, and that's coming out more with the High Priestess energy, with that Piscean Cancerian energy. All right, we get anxiety. Wow, yeah, I'm picking up on this anxiety, you guys, big time in this reading, especially in this sort of second portion of the reading. Waiting too long, getting caught in your thoughts, feeling like you're getting hit with all angles, or from all angles. Like there may be multiple things that you feel like aren't working out for you, and Spirit's really asking for you to have faith and telling you you do have the strength. You will be getting some sort of sign, some sort of communication, whether it's from a person or whether it's from your angels and your spirit guides, or maybe even in the dream space, that's going to allow you to move forward with faith, okay? And we get the yin and the yang. Look at that. So for many of you guys, this is confirmation of, that your soulmate is on his or her way, or on their way. Remember, let's take gender out of it, but yin and yang is that balance, you guys. It's the light and the dark. It's the sun and the moon. Okay. And we have the Two of Cups. We have the Six of Cups. So this is a fated union for many of you, but for others of you, it's about achieving balance, but after a very, very lengthy lengthy period of anxiety and turmoil, okay? Which would make sense. Doesn't that feel like 2020 for all of us? And look at that. And then we get the World. So you guys know I don't read my oracle cards in reverse unless I'm told to, but the World card is completion. So you have the World in reverse, and now we have it coming out in the upright, okay? Really, really interesting. So again, you guys may be in separation. You may know this person. You may be calling in this person, or you may be looking for emotional balance, looking to close out a cycle after a very difficult waiting period that was almost feeling like it wasn't that you weren't going to make it. Okay. But there is communication. There is a new beginning that's going to propel you forward very quickly, but you're being asked to have faith. Don't lose confidence in this situation, because something beautiful is coming for you guys. Okay. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you are completing out a cycle. And oftentimes as we get to the end of a cycle, that last bit is the hardest part. Okay. The hardest push. So let's go ahead and see what additional messages come through here. Whoop, there we go. Those are the two. So we get magic, okay, and we get luxury. I don't know if these came out earlier in the week, you guys, but magic is the magician energy. What you guys have been working on, what you've been trying to manifest, some of you guys have lost faith in that, okay? And the magician is reminding you that you have the power. You do have to keep the faith. You do have to believe in this. You will be able to manifest it, but you do have to work through some of these old wounds and these triggers. So many of you guys are feeling this anxiety. Okay, that will subside. Okay, this too shall pass is what they're telling me. And then we have luxury. This is a beautiful card because look at this. We have the swan. And for me, the swan, I always think of the ugly duckling. It's a big transformation. It's about coming out of the shadows and into the light. It's something here that is beautiful, that's growing. There's something here that is, in the midst of a transformation, and that could be you, it could be this relationship, but it's a very important part of your journey. It tells you, it does say that you do need to look at ways that you can work more joy and happiness into your current situation. So that's like parties, dancing, holidays. I know some of you guys, depending on where you are in the world, may be going into lockdown again, but you might be feeling like life has been a bit joyless and full of responsibility, that things weren't coming together for you, okay, that you were either also being attacked, or just there were multiple things that were sort of going awry or going wrong. But this card acts as a permission slip to invite more luxury and happiness and joy into your life. Okay, so go ahead and try, just try to do whatever you can that's going to make you feel a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more happy, because Spirit is saying, also the choice is yours. You're only stuck when you think you are. So again, where's your point of attraction? Where is your point of focus? Okay, you guys. And for many of us, in the United States, we're coming up on Election Day. Okay, and so there's a lot of anxiety surrounding, our political stability, what's going to happen next and that sort of thing. The last card is Aphrodite, the inner goddess. This is beautiful. For some of you guys, this is a message that this person, if this is a soulmate or a twin flame reading for you, this is beautiful coming together. This is two people. This is celebrating, celebrating intimacy. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. But when Aphrodite is around, it's like, it can also be, people making love, people being happy, people really enjoying each other. And then for others of us, it's about this is what we need to do within, okay, in order to feel better. Okay, so this is about the message from Aphrodite is allow your inner feminine wisdom and dynamic beauty to rise to the surface. Cherish its power and meaningfulness. No matter whether your physical body is male or female, you have an inner femininity that nurtures you and guides you with its intuitive principles. And we see that here. We have that intuition coming here. Again, some of you guys stopped trusting your intuition, and it may be because a lot of stuff, around you is starting to get kind of heavy. okay? Or you were getting lots and lots of different messages that were tying you up. So some of you guys, you may be listening to too many readings, or you may be getting, too much counsel or too much advice from people, when it's really important that you tap in to your own energy, your own inner wisdom. So now's the time to become aware of and take excellent care and celebrate your own magnificence. But I also feel like this is somebody coming in that's also going to celebrate your magnificence, something that you guys have been manifesting. Okay. This is, balance male and female energy. Take steps to heal your sexuality. Enjoy being feminine. Dance more often. Be receptive. In relationships, allow your softer side to come forward, and don't hide your femininity. Okay. So all of us have masculine and feminine energies. So make sure that all of us, we've been really focused on the masculine with this Mars retrograding in Aries energy. So again, the divine feminine also allowing herself to flow and to breathe and to shine. Okay, you guys, so I hope this gave you some clarity and some guidance into your situation. It does look like there is something beautiful coming your way, but it is going to be after a little bit of a difficult period. Okay, so the most important thing that you can do right now for yourself and for the collective is try to raise your vibration, celebrate your femininity, dance, move, get outside, meditate, pray, journal, but do things like shift your focus to something that's beautiful, more lighthearted, because the energies we've been in have been really, really heavy. Okay. All right, you guys, I love you. Thank you for listening and have a beautiful day. Take care.